最初に言っておく。俺はかなり強い。皆さん、皆さん、こんばんは。It's been a long time. I know, I know. Hope you guys missed me. I don't, I don't think you did. But anyways, this is not, just let you know, not a readapted video because I thought I should do something a little more different this time because it's getting a little, I know, look, I know the readapted playlist is not complete, but in my opinion, it's getting really boring. So, and because of the fact that I have more creative freedom, I just thought, okay, create something a little more original, create something that is, you know, something more interesting, something more thought provoking. Oh yeah, and just to let you know, yeah, this is the first time I'll be using Zoom. You heard me right, Zoom. So this will be a change. Because man, I forgot how to use it. Fine, fine, fine. Sorry about that. I was just trying to see how I can actually share a screen because today, as you saw from the demonstration of my Zeronos driver, we're gonna do something about, about then oh. There. So you can see here, today, it's a theory about Kamen then oh. So, without further ado, let's get started. So, Deno, besides being the first Kamen Rider series that I watched, so favorite, it is quite unique because it includes the use of time and space as a concept. And as you can see here, the deadliner being in fact the symbol of the series is a time traveling Shinkansen, much like the DeLorean and Below or the TARDIS from Doctor Who. And because of the fact that Deno was able to travel, in the back to the past or into the future, stuff like this happens. So let's just say, okay, fine, Deno is from 2007 to 8. He went to the I don't know. He was able to meet Otaru, aka Kamen Akiba. He was able to he was able to be in a movie with decade, although with a different looking Ryotaro. He was able to Ryotaro was able to make a comeback in 2018 in Kamen Zio's movie, and even Korean Shinchan. Okay, okay, well, okay, this is just time and space gone horribly wrong with. It's alright because that's not my theory. Because today I'm looking at Ryotaro, but mostly these two characters, Naomi and Yuto, as per, and that's the reason why I did this because my Deno belt is broken. What to do about them? Because the whole point of me having this theory is because something to do with time and space, kind of like mixed into their lifestyles. Because I think there's more to it, more than meets the eye in terms of these two characters. Because if you see my next slide, this is what happened. This is what happened. Yeah, I mean, this is them over there in the world of Dano, and here they are in different worlds, right? I mean, you got Naomi in Agito and Yuto in Hibiki. But what does it have to do with time and space? What does it have to do with time travel? And what's the theory, anyways? We'll have two theories, two short, simple theories for these two characters, starting off with Naomi. So, okay, for the way who's this? In my opinion, Naomi has in Mana Kazuya from Agito all this while, but just in disguise. And this is because Mana in Agito has the ability to see visions from the past and the future. So it's basically she's a clairvoyant. So owner, the quote unquote owner of the liner, if I'm not mistaken, would have seen that ability and chosen her as, after the events of Agito, as, his secret, I don't know, fortune teller, I guess. And because of that, I feel like in the events of Den O, which started in 2027, no wait, 2007, Naomi could have just predicted all the events that happened to Den O, Zeronos, and all their friends and allies, so she could prevent any disasters. And I would say this could be well seen in the quote unquote Dunliner trick in that So Kamen Rider than Owen Decade movie, which I mentioned before, against the main villains who are basically only Kamen Riders, not really Kamen Riders. They're just Oni, not Hibiki style Oni, by the way. They know style Oni, but I know it's weird. And just I digress. Sorry, but just to continue with my theory, I feel like the biggest piece of evidence to show that Mana, while Naomi has been mana as well, is during that aforementioned trick during in the movie because Mana, or rather Naomi, could have predicted the Deadline's takeover by the Oni brothers, but devised a very intricate plot to fool the brothers. So like Teddy was like showing a whole lot of drawings to show that Denla is actually moving and that Momotaro's was Momo Tower because they were just faking it. They were just faking that that the Denla was actually moving, and this could also explain why it's so difficult. And I know it's not the best theory for Naomi, but what can I think of? Up to Yuto is the opposite because we know that we know Yuto's childhood in the village because of the Jordan O movie. So my theory is that Yuto has been Yuto all this while. But then how did he become Kiria Kyosuke in 2005? Well, yeah, this may sound stupid as usual because I am. But in what I believe, I feel like Yuto could have heard the events of Kamara Hibiki, and with the Zen zero liner, yeah, with the zero liner, could have just went all the way back to all the way back to 2005 to be in it, which maybe kind of like explained why Kyosuke just showed up all of a sudden out of nowhere in episode 30 of Kamara Hibiki. So really, that's what I think about those two. That's really what I think because then it was all about time and space, and I've always wondered how these guys from different eras, from different series, can be clumped up into one single series, like a separate series, and this time covering the topic of time and space and time travel. So that kind of made me think, especially with Mana. I mean Naomi, because I didn't expect until I watched Agito, well, some clips of it, that she was in it. But as a counter argument, can be it it can be completely correct because we got other characters here from like Kiba, Hibiki, even to all the way to Build, who were in series, who were not in the series, but were able to reappear as different characters, right? So honestly, aside from the actual, the actual fact of having the same character, same actors back. Besides that, I feel like I don't know. I just felt like this particular theory itself is quite intriguing because time and space. Look, I know it's not the best I can do. I was just trying to make up an interesting theory which could explain why some characters kind of, just reasserted themselves into the will of Den O when they were from past seasons, right? But in any case, it's all up to you because you're entitled to your opinions. You can say something about it or something against it. Just be respectful. Of course, just be respectful. How they want, right? Just be respectful. But in any case, that's it for the theory. That's why I told you it's short and sweet. And given that, that will be the end of the video. No kanji quizzes because I don't understand why I should do that. In any case, I digress enough. I digressed enough, and that's it. Thank you for watching. ありがとうございます。